Welcome to another Fantasy Goodfellas video where we talk about the top waiver wire pickups for week 11. You ready?
The Fantasy Goodfellas.
Boom, boom, boom. Rolling on the field.
The Fantasy Goodfellas.
All right, before we get started, let me tell you what we're going to do. We're going to show you last week's top wide receivers, quarterbacks, tight ends, running backs, and then we're going to look for some gems here. So last week, this is your top 10, and you have Jalen Naylor. He was 2.2% rostered. You also have Tez Johnson. He was 38.6%, and Parker Washington was 20.4% rostered. So those are some bright spots for waiver wire pickups. You also have Alec Pierce. He's 30.8%. He was the 12th best wide receiver in week 10. And then Kyle Williams was 3%. So if you look at him, what did he do? He did only 72 receiving yards, one receiving touchdown with one reception. So he just had a big bomb. And that's how he got his stats. So it might not be the best. And then you have Mac Hollins, Jaden Higgins, Roman Wilson. Let's look at Roman Wilson, 1.5% rostered. He only got 3 targets, but 35 receiving yards, 1 receiving touchdown, and that gives you an idea of who's rostered. Now, we're going to look at who's trending. These are the same top waiver wire pickups, but this way it shows who's trending in the right direction. Roman Wilson's trending, Malik Washington, Tyler Johnson, Tez Johnson, Isaiah Williams, Parker Washington, and that kind of rounds out the top 30 of the top wide receivers who are trending over the last 3 weeks. So now we're going to go back here. We're going to just choose points. Now we're going to look at running backs. So here is your top 10 running backs for week 10. This only tells you part of the story. You got Tyler here, 33.1%. So he probably is on many fantasy football teams. Here you go. We got the 11 through 20. Emari Demercado, he's 31.5%. And if you look here, let's check George Holani. What did he do? Well, he got 1 touchdown, 7 attempts, and 31 rushing yards. And that is, then you got Chris Rodriguez, 9% rostered. What did he do? Well, he got into the end zone on 6 attempts, and that shows you why he made the top 30. Now, let's take that same thing. Let's look up who's trending in running backs. Tank Bigsby. Here, what did he do? Let's look at his graph. You can see he's starting to get some more yards. Look, he topped 100 yards in week 8. Points-wise, that's what he looks like. He's trending. Ollie Gordon, Devin Singletary, what did he do in week 10? 20 rushing yards, 53 receiving yards. What does that look like? You can tell it's popping with the yardage, with points. You can see he's kind of trending. That's what this stat is doing. It's looking for the trends. Isaiah Davis. Here's one that I see. I want to look at him because it popped up. You got Blake Corum, 56 rushing yards, but I want to see what he's been doing. So 34, 31, 37. So he's just outside that top 30. That might be a running back I even decide to pick up. And then that gives you the running backs. Let's go to tight ends. Here is, I just want to look at points. Here is the top tight ends for week 10. Trey McBride, Juwan Johnson, Dalton Schultz, Colby Parkinson. So Jackson Hawes, that could be a sleeper, but you only have one roster position. Let's open this up. Davis Allen, 0.6%. What did he do? He got into the end zone. That's why he's on this list. Let's open it up to the top 30. Dawson Knox, Pat Freiermuth, Tyler Higbee, 3.7%. What did he do? 33 receiving yards. Let's look at what he's doing. Let's look at the touchdowns, because tight ends, it's all about the touchdowns. He got into the end zone. That offense is heating up, so Tyler Higbee might be a pickup on the waiver wire. And let's go back here again. And we are going to look at trending up the last 3 weeks. Juwan Johnson, Colby Parkinson, Charlie Kohler. That might be one to pick up. Daniel Bellinger. So there's a lot of opportunities here. Jaxson. Let's look at Luke Musgrave. 23 receiving yards. You can see he's not really getting much yardage. Let's look at his TDs. No TDs. So getting some yards, but with tight ends, you need some TDs. And that flushes out the top 30 of the tight ends who are trending. Let's go to quarterbacks. Let's just go points. Davis Mills might be your sleeper. Now, I don't have a lot of stats, but he was your top quarterback in week 10. Mac Jones, 8.1%. And then you have Tua, Dylan Gabriel, and then Michael Penix, and Trevor Lawrence, Aaron Rodgers, Geno Smith, Russell Wilson. And then we want to look at the quarterbacks who are trending. Jacoby Brissett, Tyler Shaw, Davis Mills. Let's look what he did. And it's because CJ Stroud got hurt. And you got 3 touchdowns. That might be something to pay attention to. But that is your quarterbacks for trending. So I just wanted to show you that these are all the waiver wire pickups that you can look out for. And good luck. I know it's getting at the end of the week, so this end of the season. So these are the waiver wire pickups for week 11 that could help you get into the playoffs.